Why isn't this working? Stream should be up. It is concerning. Oh, we're good. Okay. So, I'm scheduled to do a 4-player chess stream. However, the Bughouse World Championship is going on, and there may be a match to cover. Someone is scheduled to play at this time, but I don't see them as starting yet. So, it is supposed to be Rules plus KN Guyan TX versus Sumu 1234 and Kansas 6 or something like that. I don't see any of them playing. So maybe I just ignore that and do some 4-player chess. Let's see. We can. So there's no good cues to join right now. We could observe some. We could observe this anonymous game. This is mostly over. Wait. Why? Oh, okay. What is this? Diamond wall? Oh, this is anti-chess. Okay. There's only high cues right now. That's kind of weird. The tournaments going on? No tournaments going on. I'm kind of surprised. You could watch this 2250 plus queue, I guess. So it looks like yellow only has a king left, and they're all trying to figure out how to get the mate on yellow. Yellow has 26 points. Unlikely he's going to get any more. None of them have queens. Green has a whole bunch of pawns, and they are protected for now, but not anywhere near promotion. This red pawn is very close to promotion, so it's protected. And blue would like to promote this pawn. The red pawn is in the way. As far as material balance, all three of them have one rook, and they each have a knight. Blue has another knight, red has another bishop. That's still fairly close to material. I think they're all kind of jockeying for position to get at this yellow king right now. This pawn is somewhat hard to defend. Maybe he can attack this pawn. That is interesting. Why do that? That just trades it off. I wonder if... See, I don't think it's a good idea for this to be protected, because red could just move anywhere and then this rook could be taken. Kind of hard to accomplish. What square can this go to? Oh, okay, it can go here for now. So I guess he wants this mate. So green wants to get full credit for this mate. Whoa, what is this? I guess this is an alternative mate. Oh, blue could get credit for the mate, but at least green would get a rook out of it. Ooh, why sack your rook? This is an odd move. So it prevents blue from getting the mate, but it gives the mate to green. So am I wrong? I guess if he goes here, he can go out here. So maybe there is no mate to begin with. I think red just kind of sacked the rook to save yellow, but there's no save in yellow. I don't really understand the function of that. Blue is way ahead on points. But blue has, like, this pawn is very disconnected. We might see this to, oh, okay. Red is playing it snug. Red is kind of out of the game, doesn't have very many pieces. Red is going to just probably shuffle and wait for these guys to attack each other. And after they've traded some more, we'll try to push these pawns, I assume. And even though green is way down on points versus blue, he has like a much better pawn formation. So he's probably going to get a queen at some point. In the meantime, he wants to put some pressure onto blue's material. If he can lop off a pawn or two from blue, he can get blue out of the game as well. This is looking like it'll probably be a green win, if I had to guess. This is the promotion square. So red could stop. Red could stop it, or we're going here. I am disconnected from the server. Hopefully we'll be reconnected soon. I should go check again to see if these guys are playing in the Bughouse World Championship. I still don't see any of them playing. Now blue is stopping the promotion. Red just hung a bishop for nothing, and he noticed it, so he's arrow spamming. And blue is attacking the rook, which forces him to kind of see it. Red is really out of the game. Blue's trying to pick off this. Green's willing to trade it for this pawn. I assume blue's going to protect the pawn. Oh, he's willing to trade it. That was weird. I think that trade was better for green than for blue. Because now there's no connected pawns at all. These pawns are way off on the other side. They can't really support each other. And there are 4 connected pawns by green. What green would like to do is pick off one or both of these pawns, trade these rooks, and then just start marching. And of course, green would love it if red would go and eat this pawn. Even if he doesn't eat it, red is kind of preventing this pawn from doing very much. So it's this pawn here that green is worried about. And blue would like to march this pawn all the way up for promotion. That's blue's best chance of winning. When I say blue's best chance of winning, blue is like way ahead on points. So even if there was like a repetition or something, blue would win. But green is just so powerful. Oh, red wanted blue to do this that red could take that rook, which makes sense. Clearly blue messed up. That was a big mistake from blue, as red clearly wanted to take this. So green is now guarding the square and attacking the rook, which is going to tempo the rook. Red is marching his pawn up to here. Wait, did he just take something? Oh, he took a dead piece. I see. Okay. Red is arrowing a lot. It's interesting because unless he's streaming, only observers can see his arrows. Well, blue is keeping green busy. Red is getting real close to promotion. But if he promotes, then he's checking blue. I'm not sure that blue wants that promotion. I think one of them is going to have to stop red from promoting. Oh, that there, no, it takes 2 squares to promote. Never mind. So he's fine. Where's this rook going? That's a great move. Nice find. Because red is in check, red can't promote this move. But still, how do you stop this promotion? I think the answer is you don't. And not only is that a promotion, it's a promotion with check. So that gives green an opportunity to go after blue. Oh, maybe that does stop promotion. Where do you go here? Interesting move by green. Green wants to help stop the promotion too. So blue wants green to help out by taking some of these things. Oh, he's maneuvered this knight to where he can sack the knight for the pawn. But green really wants to get this pawn. That's even more concerning to green. And this king is tucked safely away where blue cannot check with the rook. In order to check with the rook, he's going to have to it's going to take several moves to get there. Even if red moved this knight, this square is covered. That's not like a check. This is a nice pawn structure for green. And again, the king is safe. So green really shouldn't take this. No need to sack that. Yeah, he's just going to march the pawn. Let them fight it out. This he might take. Depends what blue does. Okay, well now he's not going to take it. This knight is defended. So he can check either king if he wants. But he's going to keep pushing. Try to get his pawns closer to promotion. This knight is getting kind of stuck. This pawn is in take. Red is falling apart. I think red keeps hoping that if he checks blue, that green is going to use that opportunity to do something useful. So blue just sacked a rook, and this promotes the next move. That was a very odd move. It takes 2 moves to promote this pawn. I mean, how did they stop that promotion? I think green just like wins now. I don't see any scenario where green doesn't win. So this is promotion in 2. I think he just needs to move this away. This works too. So if pawn push, he can go here. Yeah, as expected, green has won that game. Red says some 2400, total idiot, more like 1800. So red did not like what blue was doing. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can jump in a queue here. A lot more queues open. What is this? We have a solo queue. Join that. Okay, we're in 2 queues. Green. This is FFA. My opposite has never played anything before. He's probably going to die very quickly. I'm most concerned about red on my left. Yellow has played 2 games total. Unfortunately, I'm kind of boxed in here. So I'm just going to move knights for now. We can't move either of these pawns. The trades are generally bad. It's kind of under attack. Might just push. We'll see. Blue is just going for an immediate promotion. I'll just push for now. Prevent any diagonal shenanigans. It's a very passive move, but I'm okay with that for now. So generally, opposites don't attack each other. They often work together. This is a very nice pawn structure for red. I'm jealous of his pawn structure. But it also doesn't attack me that much. That's the good news. No one seems to be stopping blue from promoting. I'm certainly not going to stop him because he is my opposite. But I hope when he promotes, he doesn't go after me. May very well happen. What is yellow doing? Yellow's taking a lot of time here. If yellow is the timeout, because we've had 2 moves, I guess this would abort if he times out. If he makes one more move, then the game would continue. If the game were to abort, that would be good for me in general, because I could promote among the dead pieces. I think this game's gonna abort. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. There's no great cues to join. I'm gonna check again to see if that Bughouse World Championship match has started. And I do not. Oh, wait. I think I see it. Wait, is this one of the guys? Maybe I'm Misremembered. No, this is not one of the guys. Okay, my bad. Oh, wait, this is... What? Must have clicked the wrong thing. I thought I saw him. Okay, yeah. We have found the game. They are 4 games into the match. So, alright. Let's actually go and look at this Bughouse World Championship. Alright. We're going to look at some Bughouse World Championship. We have Sumo1234 versus partnered with Khan AA6. Playing against Kang Win Texas and Crave Rules. The score currently is 5-0, favoring the higher rated team. So they outrate them by a pretty wide margin. Oh, he just hung a rook. We have a 1700 versus a 1000 and a 1500 versus a 700. This is the first week of the Bughouse World Championship. So in the group stage, most of the matches are going to be lopsided. In the later weeks, they're going to be less lopsided and more competitive. Okay, and that's a mate. So our current score is I believe 6-0. Yeah. Our current score is 6-0, favoring the higher rated team, which is now on the bottom here. And this in the under 2000 section, which is what this is, it goes, oh, okay, this pawn is hanging. I wonder if the queen will take it. No, he's going to take that other pawn. In the under 2000 oh, that's the quick mate. In the under 2000 section, because they played a 3-minute time control, it is best of 14, meaning that, and you have to win by 2, meaning 8-6 would be a victory. So if they win this match, this is match point. If they get the 8th win, then it is over. And 8-0 would be their score. So the 700 is sacking. This is a really bad sack if you don't have material, which he's not going to have material. His partner's made it. So I believe that was match point. Yeah, so that's an 8-0 score. I'm gonna put that final score in my chat. Okay, now what was the higher rated team for these two? Okay, let me check the calendar again to see if there's any other matches coming up. Probably not. I'm sorry we didn't catch too much of that match. The next match is in 3.5 hours. There are 2 different matches. But until then, we're going to switch back to 4-player chess. Someone keeps inviting me to a ridiculous solo game. So let me go ahead and block this person. Okay. Now we can join some queues. Okay, there's an FFA queue. We have a solo queue. Okay, I guess we're joining the solo. Blue. And let's push a center pawn. My opposite has played 2 solo games before. I'm gonna lock this potential check. This queen is potentially getting active. I don't think these two guys are going to team up. Let's check their team's ratings. Oh, yellow has played quite a lot of teams, quite a lot of FFA. Yellow is underrated. Yellow's getting his queen out. What do I want to do about that? I think we just want to bring knights out for now. Eventually this is probably a thing, or this. Red is going for some promotions. Okay. This is probably the safest way to go. If he goes here, I think we have to trade knights. I should be worried about like this sort of thing, but I don't think they're gonna coordinate enough to do that type of thing. The queen supports this pawn. This is the promotion square. Okay, this trade is great for me. I could go here to threaten the check. We could just push. Probably pushing's fine. So now I'm targeting this pawn as the queen moves away. Oh, whoa. Okay. That could be an issue. That's the promotion square. I don't think I really can stop promotion. We can threaten this check, but it's not really that important for now. I'm gonna focus more on my pawn structure. Hey Chess Genius, how are you doing today? He's moved this away, which is interesting. Take this pawn, this would hang. Let's just go up. Or do we want to go here? Maybe this is better. Yeah, I think the fianchetto position is a little better. Preserves the ability to take this pawn later if the queen gets off this scary diagonal. Okay, he's actually locking down my position, allowing me to create a good pawn structure. I think I just want to push this. Once I go bishop here, we can castle or even move king over. My structure is very good. Green is in trouble. These two guys could mate green in conjunction fairly easily. What does this accomplish? This isn't really much of a threat. I mean, maybe he wants to exploit this pin. Does red know not to attack his opposite? I don't think he does. We probably want to castle here. So my king is fairly safe for now. And we've got out of this pin. Can probably move this knight at some point. Maybe we're going to go over here. Up here, potentially. Yeah, let's... It also come down here. I think this is good because it kind of gets in the way of these shenanigans. I want to do here to threaten a check. You never figure out theory. The theory is basically keep your king safe. That's about it. Okay, he keeps pushing these pawns. This is covered. This is like a pretty scary thing, but nothing quite there yet. Kind of do want to come up here. Let's move over here first, though. We're going to support this pawn. If I move away and they try to take, then we're guarded by more stuff. Where is this knight going? Okay, he's going to abandon the knight, threatening to take with promotion, though this is guarded. This knight isn't like that big of a deal anyway. We could come over here. I'm going to slide this rook over, actually. Maybe I should be moving this bishop to a better... Oh, that is fun to see. I love that. That's going to weaken yellow some more. How did we exploit that? I could go up here. Or I could come down here. I'm going to come down here. Oh, maybe that wasn't so good. Now that he's moved over there, it's not so much check. I mean, I could take this at some point. Maybe we start marching these pawns. Huh. I could also, like, sack this. Let's just march these for now. This king is somewhat safer. I'm a little concerned about this rook launching. What is he doing? I guess he's attacking this knight. I have 0 points at this point, but I still feel reasonably safe. I'll have to watch out for this pin. We could push this one. Potentially. That's probably reasonable. We can also go here. That seems like a good place for the knight. Yeah, we're just gonna tickle yellow a little bit. So I guess the potential problem is now this can hit my knight. So I have to watch out for yellow tempoing me, and then... Oh, okay. Red might see this as a threat, because red doesn't really know what he's doing. I could also take this. Although, if yellow were to move this away, then red could take back. And that could be potentially bad for me. Okay. So we can potentially just push this. Or we could retreat this. Let's live dangerously. Let's see how yellow reacts to that. So yellow could mate red, or he could move his queen out of the way. Like, the smart thing to do, honestly, is to move the queen out of the way. The red can just take this. It's dangerous for red to even take it, though, because that exposes his king a lot. So even if yellow moves this queen, I think this is still like good as like a crippling move. Unfortunately, red is going to take this almost certainly. Unless green moves here. Okay. That did not work out well at all for me. That worked out horribly. Let's bring this guy back. So unfortunately, I traded my wonderful bishop for a knight that was fairly useless. But we have exposed the red king. Watch the time. I have plenty of time because there's a delay here. Go in here. Okay. Do we want to... Now I'm threatening here. I don't like my position at all. How do I improve my position? Maybe I should tuck my king up back here somehow. That allows this check. The problem is yellow is like the best player of them, and he's kind of in my face right now. This might be a reasonable move. I guess he wants to mate. Okay. Basically, I'm trying to get out of this pin situation. So then maybe I can move this knight somewhere. I'm also defending this pawn a little bit. Well, I'm continuing to defend the pawn. This could be a move. Like green is going to promote. What? That's an odd move. I'm going to try to keep yellow a little bit busy. Oh my god, yellow timed out. Okay. This is a totally different game now. Green is actually in quite a good position. All right. These pawns are going to promote. Let's see. Shoot. Wow. Okay. Green is in the best position by far. What? What is this? Don't understand that move. This is a threat. I'm kind of going after red. This pin here. Green, maybe it's going to go after yellow. Made sure to promote some more stuff. If I take this, he can push. That's not great. Let's see. Oh, he can push this one. Or, oh, no, move order. Oh, I should have taken this before because green moves before red. So I would have been just fine. He promotes here and I guard that. Okay. I could take this. I don't think that's good for me though. I'm going to start pushing this one. What if he sacks here? I should probably take that into account. Red is kind of cramped. Green is running away with this game though. I go here, here maybe. I'm gonna go back here. Maybe I just take. Oh, that's spicy. I like it. I could do this. I don't think I want to though. Guys coming into my territory. Is this mate? How do I mate this guy? Just gonna take this pawn for now. I like what I'm seeing. This is mate. Red could take that mate, and then I could just take it. Take his queen. Green is starting to mate on red. Whoa. I get the credit for mate in 2 players. That's a double mate, and we trade queens. Okay, he promotes here, so we're not gonna let that happen. That was really funny. Okay, I'm gonna take all these pawns. Okay. Thank you, Red, for the assist. Green was looking very strong there. Hey, Ellis Track, thanks for watching. Yeah, avoid checks, keep a solid pawn structure. Yeah, promoting early. I usually don't promote early. I try to develop instead. There's some people who get away with promoting early, but it's tough. It kind of depends whether your opposite is going to block you or support you when you promote. You can really make two players at once. I just did. I made it two players at once. um, let's go back a few moves to see what happened there. Okay. So I checked yellow. This is a random king because yellow had already resigned. So it could have potentially gone there, but it ended up going there. Kind of a 50-50 shot. So red saw how much in danger his king was and decided to go after green, which I loved. Like this was something potentially red could have done. Like red would have been totally dead, but would have gotten 20 points. But then there would have been a 1v1 of me versus green, and it's possible that both of us could have racked up more points than red after he was dead. So red went after green instead. I mean, this is the threat. This is like a really hard threat to stop. Like, how are you not mated like immediately? Like, he could block, that just stops it by one move. So I mean, this is unstoppable, mate. The only way for red to get out of that was to go after green so that he couldn't do it. And this was a brilliant move by red, because it's something that I was very likely to support because I get the credit for it and I don't lose a queen in the process. It's just a trade and I get double checkmate. This was just a brilliant move by red. Red is totally dead, and instead red takes out green. So this is a double checkmate. I'm going to show it again. I'm at 13 points. And I go to 53. That's plus 40 points. Because I supported the red mate on green, so I got credit for the green mate. And I also got credit for the yellow mate, as there's nowhere this yellow king can move. And then, so this ties red with green. And red wants to get ahead of green. So, I mean, if you're red, there's two things you could look at in this situation. Number one is, can he win the 1v1 versus me? And clearly he can't, because he has less pawns than me. We both have a queen, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 extra pieces than red. 5 extra pieces and a pawn that is about to promote. Like, there's no way that red survives versus me. So rather than going a 1v1 versus me, red looked and he said that he wants to get more points than yellow and more points than green, and he can do that by trading queens with me. Because right now they are tied. And now he's up points on green, so he guarantees second place. And I take that queen because this is just a totally one endgame for me. Again, I have this pawn about to promote. Even if I didn't have that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra pieces. And I can stop this promotion square, which I did. This is totally winning endgame for me. But in spite of the fact that this caused red, like, not to win the game, to just finish second, again, if you look here, unstoppable mate. So red was brilliant to find a way to get second place in this position, because it looked like he was going to get third place. Thanks for the follow from Quiet to Quitter. Really appreciate it. All right, let's see if we can find another game to join. Wait, actually, was that a solo queue? Now I forget. Was that a solo queue rather than FFA? If true, then maybe his move did not make much sense. Did I just play a solo? I did just play a solo. Never mind everything I said. His move wasn't brilliant, it was dumb. Because his move guaranteed him second place, and second is the same as last. So he should not have done that. He should have. Maybe he was just dead no matter what. I guess he was a kingmaker. So it's just a tough situation he was in. Oh, we get another solo here. So yeah, again, the difference between solo and FFA is in solo, the only thing that matters is first place. Whereas in FFA, hold on, let me see. I think, all right, I'm going to just try to create a good pawn structure over here. So Night Love Raver is a very solid player, and he's in the chat sometimes. He works well with his opposite. So I would imagine Night Love Raver is probably going to win this game, but we'll see. My opposite is much lower rated than Night Love Raver's opposite. So probably, if he just doesn't move, this game will abort. But if he does move, I imagine green would die first, and I would be stuck in the middle of these two guys. Oh, he is moving. A little unfortunate that he's moving, because I think I'm going to lose this game for sure, but we'll see. Going to give it our best shot. Okay. He's opening this up. So green and yellow are both going for the quick promotions. Looks like he'll probably fianchetto. Yeah. Okay, I could fianchetto here. I can also develop some knights. Yeah, I think we'll fianchetto. Okay, so he's threatening to sack here. I think we do this. The danger is that yellow goes after me, and then he checks me. So that is a big danger. I could just take the sack. I think I'm just going to take the sack, actually. As in taking the sack, I defend this bishop. It's not the end of the world if he sacks on me. It also creates like a huge weakness here. I think I'm actually fine with him sacking. And if he doesn't sack, we can castle. So green should go here just to block the promotion from yellow. But he might not do that. He might just make a boneheaded move. And by the way, Night Love Raver wanted to see like this move to like mate me quickly. But yellow doesn't really know how to coordinate with his opposite. And like I figured, green timed out immediately. So now I have to play in the middle of these two players who are going to be working together. It is brutal. So yellow's going to get a queen. So I would love to see this move to lock it down. I do not want to see this move to trade these bishops. This bishop is a great defensive piece. I might want to lock this down. See, what I don't want to happen is if yellow ever attacks me, for sure Night Love Raver is going to take advantage of that. Okay, he's going to promote another pawn here. All yellow knows how to do is promote. And honestly, it's a fairly decent strategy at this point. I mean, yellow's going to have like 3 queens. Can easily get the mate on green here. And I don't think Night Love Raver is going to go after yellow. Even though he should see that yellow is the bigger threat. Oh, he is. He's gonna... Okay, now he's blocking this promotion. Also attacking there. Let's see. I guess we're gonna start pushing pawns. So if he is the sack, then I can weaken him. And he does. So I could go after this queen, or I could go after the rook. What do I want to do? Probably better to take the queen. I guess I also could have supported him. If I support him, he goes here. I don't see like a mate for us out of that. So I don't think it does very much. He probably wanted me to support him in retrospect. But getting this scary queen off the board is still important. This king is somewhat out in the open. Okay. Could go after this. This knight is kind of out in the open. We could start pushing these things. Maybe I just push here. So I can always go here to stop it. I don't know what Night Love Raver is going to do though. He might start. Okay, he's already stopping that, so I don't have to worry about it. This is a check, but it's not a very good check. I think we're just going to keep pushing. This is currently supported. Okay, so he's trying to support this promotion. He could always go here, which also vacates the square so my pawn can push. What does this accomplish? Now I've got my knight out of the way so I can push. I'm also ostensibly open here. I'm not sure if Night Love Raver will take or not. We'll see. He may also go for this king. I'm sure he's looking at mate threats on this king. This king has these two squares. No, this king only has these two squares. Is this mate? No, he has this square. Okay. I could take that. I don't think I want to take it right now. Just gonna push. If he had left this knight here, I would have considered taking it for sure. Okay. That's an attack, that's an attack. Honestly, is this mate? Oh, okay, he found mate instead. Okay. Nice job, Night Love Raver, finding that mate. I was gonna mate if he didn't. We do have two queens. That's helpful. We are down a bunch of points. Where do I want this queen to be? I think I need to save this first. He is Baron down here. I just come back here? Maybe? Guarded 2 ways. I'm just trying to save this knight, basically. I'm not sure what the point is of having this queen here. I don't entirely get what Knight Love Raver is doing, but there's probably some method to his madness. Okay. Let's come back here. I'm basically saving this knight. Okay, he is going after this rook. This would mate Knight Love Raver. This and this, but I assume he'll save the rook. The problem is if I do that mate, yellow gets credit for the mate, and then yellow could just claim on me. So we can't really allow that. All right. I'm going to bring this back again. We saved our knight, and we still have these 2 queens. Let's see. I'm going to bring this guy back. Looking at this, maybe he'll miss it. He did miss it. Is that mate? That's actually mate, because this is covered. This is checkmate. I'm sure Knight Love Raver notices. And can he do anything to frustrate me? So this was a sneaky move because it looked like I was just bringing back my queen to safety, when in reality, I was making a threat. So it's going to be a 1v1, me versus Knight Love Raver. And okay. We're already... let's see. I think I want to take this one. Now we're guarding that square. Also threatening this. I want to get the bishop to here to attack this. We also just want to push. My king is fairly safe for now. I got incredibly lucky to snag that mate. Okay. This is not mate yet. Or, I mean, that's not a promotion yet. This is a promotion, though. I think I want to sack this. Can I go here, I guess? I can always protect this way. Develop more pieces. He goes here. But I want to promote this here. We could defend this way too. Hey, Luke. That was a bad sack? There's a cringe sack. Okay. I'm okay with cringe sacks. Take. Yeah. We're going to defend this some more. Why did he just let me get this? Am I missing something? I don't think it was a cringe sack. I think it was a 5-head sack. Maybe this. I can also defend with this guy. Okay, he's trying to promote this guy. I think I can just take this. This is also kind of weak. Yeah, let's take this. Okay. So, time to launch this guy. Going for this, going for this. If I have to stack this queen for this guy, not a big deal. Just take that. That gets this pin out of the way. Okay. So this could be a thing. Really? Wow. Okay. Interesting. I guess this is loose. Now I can move this knight now. Where do we want to move it? Like this, maybe? Luke doesn't like my sacks. I'm hurt that Luke doesn't like my sacks. This could even be a thing. Going after this knight. Okay. The knight is defended. You just leave him there forever. I think I would like to come here, then here, eventually. I'm gonna try to come here. Okay. So, go back here. I've taken this, maybe. I assume he's gonna go here. But I think that's totally fine. I can actually take this because of the pin. That's interesting. I'm thinking of sacking. Yeah, sure. Maybe that was a bad sack. Regarding the pawn. Oh, that's interesting. I think I get this knight involved more. We're threatening. Nah, well, we can do that first. I want to get this rook involved. Oh, that's a good excuse to get the rook involved. We're threatening a back rank because these two things are covered. Oh, that just is mate. Okay, GG. Instead of trading a queen for a 7th rank pawn, dark square bishop could have stopped the promotion. Maybe. Let's go back and look at it. Okay. Let's go through this game. See what I missed. They're talking in a different language in the chat here. So it really screwed me over that green lost so fast. When Knight Love River did this, it benefited me a lot. But what was he expecting from me? Like, he was probably happy I took this queen, but was there better? So what if I played here? Support him. Then here. And then what could we have done with that? I don't feel like there was any follow-up because his pieces are way too far away to do anything. And this queen is going to take a while to get active. So I don't feel like this would be a good move. So I think it was good that I didn't do that. He just takes my bishop. Yeah, maybe. Like I'm not sure why he sacked here. Like it was a really odd move. It helped me a lot, but I don't think it really helped him. I think maybe he thought that yellow was getting too powerful, and I was able to take away a queen. See, I would have been willing to take this if he had stayed here to like take one of these pieces. But when he moved away, I'm not just gonna sack the knight for nothing. I want like one of these pieces to disappear. So I just pushed my pawn. If he had made a random move, then I would have had the mate, which I for sure would have done. So, and this, like, he didn't even lose anything. He didn't lose his queen by doing this. So that was a great find by Net Liberator. So I was just retreating my knight to get it out of danger. Honestly, I didn't even see this threat until much later. Like I could have done this, like, right here. But I think the fact that I was retreating my pieces, it masked what I was doing. So it ended up being really good because yellow didn't realize the threat. He just thought, oh, Chuck is consolidated and bringing his pieces back closer to his king. And then, bam. And Knight Love Raven, he waited for 20 seconds that move. Like, he saw the mate was coming, but he didn't really see anything he could do about it. He was forming his next plan, which ended up being promotion. So I was trying to get away these dead pieces just to promote this stuff in general, but it also had the added effect of guarding this square more. So I thought about maybe going here immediately, but I figure he's just going to go here anyway. And then if he sacks the knight for my queen, he's still threatening this promotion. So Luke seems to think this was a terrible thing to do. I didn't think it was that bad. I guess Luke is thinking maybe this would be better. And then if he pushes the pawn, or maybe he wants me to do that to get the queen off of here first, somehow, to do that. And he wants me to take it with the bishop. Oh, F14. Wait, is that this one? Where is F14? F14. Oh, you want me to go here? Oh, to guard this. I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. So this guards this promotion. And he can't go here because this is in the way. Yeah, that makes sense. I think he probably would have done this. And then he would support that. Actually, this is kind of interesting. Like, say I make a random move. I don't know, like this. If he goes here, I don't have to take with bishop. I can play queen takes queen. If he moves his queen away, then I've just like won a queen. If he does that, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 thing. So yeah, that does seem like probably a better way of doing things. Okay, so instead I sacked. So losing this pawn was not great for me. Like, I figured I was making threats, but really everything was defended here. So I probably should have waited to take that. Maybe I do this first even. But he still takes this. I could have pushed, or I could have pushed here. Maybe this is the move. Because now this is defended, and it can even push again. So this is probably a better idea. I was just guarding this pawn because I'm greedy. He'd given up pawns. I think he could have done better to win this knight. So like I looked at this, but this square is covered. And if he like gets this in, I just move over. And I think I'm fine. He has no like bishops to get in my face. He has no other rooks. Felt like I was completely fine. Yeah, so this is under attack. So I needed to move this somewhere safe. I chose to attack the rook. If I go here, he can just take it with the bishop. I did look at this, but I think that just hangs it too. I think he really should have gone after my knight. Like here, like this isn't really much of a threat. He can just move it, and he has a lot of places he can move it to. He could just attack the knight, or here. This isn't much of a threat, as I said. I think he should have gone here. Just to get this knight out of here. Now I can't go back to here. This isn't really a great square. It gets harder and harder to defend. This queen is attacking. Like, I think this maybe would have been forced. I got here. You could trade this. Although I'm up a rook though. Like, my rooks aren't very developed, but if he trades rooks, then I have a rook and he doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this clearly was not a good move. Did he have any way out of this is the question. Maybe he had to create some luft. What do I do here? I could go after this rook. That's probably the move. This check, does it work? Oh, I could check here. Maybe that's good. If I check here, you could just push. And then what? Then do I go like over here, try to get him from behind? Like now my back rank has troubles, and he could try to like come in here if my attack isn't fast enough. I can still come here, but he could like move back and forth potentially. I guess the other thing I can do is I could just take this bishop. That seems reasonable. He's pretty dead after I take the bishop. Like, this is defended. This knight's not even in take. This is a threat if either of these move off the file. And now this is a real threat. Maybe even I shouldn't mess around with the check. Like, if he creates luft, I could just take this immediately. Moving queen to k7 was okay as long as I take k8. Where the heck is k7? Okay, 7k. Queen there, okay. So this is a while ago you're talking about, I guess. Anyway, fun game. This is all kind of irrelevant because I guess solo ratings are going to be erased. Oh, Night Left Raver's in the chat. I missed that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well played, Night Left Raver. Oh, that's a fun game. In chess, you can sell the mate on yellow. Yeah. Okay. We can try to find more cues. Is there any fun game to watch? The 2200 plus Anonymous. That's not that high. If there were like a 2500 cue, that would be interesting. Okay, we're yellow. Honestly, I might not stream all that long tonight. Maybe I should call it after this, in fact. Because I've been streaming a ton of Bug House for the Bug House World Championship. Okay, we don't want to move this pawn. We can try this one. Yeah, so I've been streaming a ton of Bug House for the Bug House World Championship, and I have some other things that I've been neglecting that I need to do. Ooh, that trade is great for me. Thank you. I can help him out, actually. I could just do this. Yeah, he's my buddy, so gotta help my buddy. You can have that pawn, buddy. Or you can retreat your bishop. That's fine, too. I think Red is confused. Red is like, why do I still have a bishop? Red, it is because you have a good opposite. Hey, Johan, how you doing? Queen up was much better. Yeah, maybe. In case Red wants to target me. What, you mean target this pawn? No, I mean, I'm planning to move in this here next. Is Red just gonna time out after that? That would be pretty sad. I do Red a solid and he just leaves. Oh my god. That's sad. But at least he nabbed the bishop. So there's that. Ooh, that's annoying. I don't want to trade these bishops. Guess we're gonna come up here. I couldn't push this because that would trade the queens. Okay. I think I want to get this up at some point. Have these guys played? They haven't played any teams. Oh, what is this about? Are there any threats there? Not really. I want to discard this diagonal. Eventually maybe want to play this, but this diagonal is the biggest problem. I think green is just gonna attack red. This is a very odd move. Maybe I do this now. What? That is frustrating because I don't want to trade that. I might have to trade it. Maybe we go up here, then we take. Also just go down here. Problem is he can come in here. I don't think he's smart enough to do that though, is he? No. Let's just go here for now. Like, I'm not sure what green is trying to do. Like, maybe he does this, but like, this is guarded from like a second threat. So I think it's fine. That's a weird move. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay, which way do I... This exposes my king, but it leaves my pawn structure nice. Or I could go this way. I'm gonna expose it. So we might see check. And is there any way for him to exploit it? I don't think there is. Oh, let's check in this one. Okay. Maybe I go up here now. I can get in on this action. We want to get my queen active. He might go after my bishop. Then we're going to have to move the bishop away somewhere. We don't want to leave this. Now we have to go, what, here? Or here? Actually, that's in the way now. So I could just retreat. Nah, he'll just take. Let's go here for now. Maybe I can get this move in. Get this out. Oh, I should push this and go for this now that that bishop's out of there. I think that's the plan. Okay, that's kind of attacking me there. You could go for this. Right now we're defending it. I do feel like they're both attacking me. I'm going to push this. I guess this is a little bit worrisome. If I take, then he can trade queens. I'm really hoping to get this king safe. Now they're kind of double attacking this. I could push. What if I just take this? Nah, I think I'm going to go up here. Oh, this is a problem actually, because if he takes this, I can't move the queen away. That was a blunder on my part. I think they can just take this. I really screwed up. This is not good. If blue doesn't take the bishop though, then I can castle and at least I'm somewhat safe. Okay, blue is attacking. That's helpful. Okay, my king is now safe. I still have this pin to worry about. Okay. So, what do we want to do now? I'm going to support this guy. Oh, I guess I have to see what blue does first. So green got the checkmate. This is FFA, not solo. I could have won the green queen. How could I have won the green queen? Whoa. Okay. So I could go back here, I guess. This green is in check. We're attacking this queen. Green might take this though. He did not. So either I win this queen, or if he defends it, we can just move over here and have a battery on blue. That free pawn was a million moves. Which free pawn? I've had a free pawn for a million moves. Where is this guy going? I guess these can go after this. I definitely want to take this one though. So if he takes this, he could go after this. Maybe I go knight here. Ooh. This is now almost a threat. We need to support that somehow. How do I support it? I think I go here. And the reason is, if he takes this or this, I can win this bishop. Like, this is defended. My king does feel quite safe. Okay, he's trying to maybe get this bishop active. That's mate, but it loses a queen. I guess I have a free move. But is this mate? I go here. He goes here. Nah, I think I just take the bishop. I almost have as many points as green now. We are making progress. Right now, everything's defended. This pawn is loose, but there's nothing attacking it. At some point, we can go after this. We can also come back here. This is a threat. Oh, that's a free queen. I'm not sure I like him giving free queens. I'm gonna go here though. I assume green will take that queen. Then I can... Wow, he didn't take it. Oh my god. That was really strange. I should not have relied on green to not be a dumbass. Okay, do I take this? I think I do. If he takes this, I don't take back. I probably take green. Okay, I want to get the mate. But this is still a thing. I could take this. This seems reasonable to me. Now, if blue gets the mate, I get his queen. And blue can't claim. I win the 1v1. Alright, we want to get the queen to here. After this, maybe to here. This is better. Going for this and this. Take that. Oh, that's a threat. Take this. Maybe I get this out of the way so I can push this pawn. Oh, take that. Take that. Take that. Okay, GG. I don't think 4-player chess is doing chess done quick bughouse. Because he told me he had a conflict. Oh, 4-player chess, I sent you a DM in case you want a founder's badge. Miss Fairy Queen got affiliate. I know you like to have founder's badges and all the 4-player chess streamers. Let's see. We keep going. Maybe I should call it. We could potentially just raid Mikey-san. Oh, we do raid Mikey-san all the time. We could raid Bubble Art. I don't think I really have an all-nighter in me, just because I have a bunch of other things I need to get done tonight. So I think I'm gonna call it early, and we're gonna probably raid Bubble Art. But first, we're gonna check to see if there's anyone streaming 4-player chess or Bughouse. I'm gonna scroll through the chess category, see if I see anything like that. I do not. Wait, what? What is this? It looks like there's someone who has the first stream ever. Okay, actually, maybe raid this person. Looks like first stream ever. Oh, Canny is one of her moderators. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, let's raid this girl doing her first stream ever. Looks like a 1300 who says she's trying to get to 1800 ELO in chess. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I am going to be streaming a bunch of I'm going to be streaming a bunch of the Bughouse World Championship, trying to cover as many games as possible. Actually, let me check the schedule real quick. I just in case there's one coming up real soon. I think it was at like 3:30 or something like that. No, 4:30 a.m. That's still 2 hours away. Yeah, so we're gonna raid Serenity Harper 99. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing the Bughouse Done Quick tournament this Sunday. I would be partnering Vampire Slayer. Hope to see you guys there. And tomorrow night we'll be streaming Bughouse as usual, unless I'm preempted again, which I have been the last like 3 weeks for like chess stuff. But we'll see. And a lot of Bughouse World Championship coverage over the next 4 weeks. Good luck to everyone playing the Bughouse World Championship, including 4-player chess here. And have a great night, everyone.